Oh, you won't believe what's about to happen. Buckle up, thrill seekers. This is where chaos meets courage. Ever wondered what it's like to stare danger in the face and keep moving forward? No scripts, no second takes, just raw, unfiltered adrenaline. Ready to push the limits? Let's dive in. One terrifying moment. The Volvo bus veered off the road and plunged into the raging river. But thankfully, emergency responders arrived just in time, turning a near disaster into a breathtaking rescue. Oh my God, that container is rushing into the water like there's a submarine inside. Where are the brakes? Where's the driver? Or is this a truck's underwater capability test? The final horn blows. The ship surges ashore as if rejoicing after endless days at sea, but this is its last voyage. Once it braved the storms, now only silence remains. Not just steel, but a legend. A terrifying rollover, just one broken hydraulic line, and the entire dump trailer toppled like a giant losing its balance. Luckily, no one was hurt, but this is a lesson to remember about power and the betrayal of machines. Oh my God, a massive wall of earth just crashed down on the excavator. Is this work or a life or death lottery? Is this a job or a real-life action movie? Every time that bed tilts, my heart feels like it's about to jump out. Pure tension. Will it hold steady or tip over like a drunken giant? A nail-biting rollover. When the load refused to drop, the beast tilted like it was ready to dive straight down the slope. Luckily, it stopped just in time and the driver walked away with only minor scrapes. Maximum pressure. The truck tilts like it's about to take off, and then, boom! The legendary battle between the Toyota Hilux and Ford Ranger. Tires spinning, smoke everywhere, and a beer almost took flight. And the real winners are the liquor store owner, the tire shop, and whoever's selling new clutch kits.
Brilliant.
That was pure luck. The vehicle hit the deadly resonance point, shaking itself to destruction. A costly lesson in physics and the owner's patience. The New Holland took a dive like it was going for a swim, but luckily, the JCB came to the rescue. Now back on dry land, buddy. Next time, watch where you're driving. But wait, where's the driver? Somebody better dive in and check.
Yeah.
A masterclass in driving skills. This machine isn't just powerful, it's as tough as a battle-hardened warrior. Once cruising on smooth highways, now tearing through mud, hauling logs like a steel beast. A heart-stopping moment. The overloaded barge suddenly snapped in half and vanished beneath the waves in seconds. But the worker, unbelievably calm, dodging danger like a ninja on deck. An icon crumbles. Once a beloved stop for travelers, now just a pile of rubble. The demolition hammer strikes like a farewell bell, fast, decisive, and unforgiving. Those who once raised a glass here might feel a sting of nostalgia. Dragging logs or hitting the gym? The truck roars, but that stubborn log won't budge. Maybe hooking the chain lower would have made things easier, but hey, who needs perfect technique when you've got pure, raw action like this? A heavy-duty lift right in the Arctic. The hydraulic trailer strains as it slowly hoists the massive 80,000-pound steel tank, as if toying with gravity. Will it make it across the E-container bridge smoothly, or are we in for a heart-stopping moment?
We're coming off here shortly, bud.
Okay, I think this is the hill, right?
Yeah, 3 of the tackles are off. Dolly's coming off now.
30 years ago, riding a Panther through muddy roads, using wooden sticks just to escape the muck. Now this giant wheeled beast storms through like nothing can stop it. But watch out, mud is always lurking, and who knows, maybe a scorpion is waiting right behind. A test of sheer power. These heavy-duty trucks completely dominate smaller vehicles, as if swallowing them whole. This is a survival lesson in the mining industry. Visibility and clearance are everything. One small mistake, and the consequences could be catastrophic. The tractor is roaring, straining like a warrior, giving it everything he's got. But that massive load of wood isn't budging. Will it power through, or are we about to witness a dramatic flip of fate? Hold on tight. This showdown isn't over yet. The JCB Fast Track 2135 roars like a beast unleashed, charging forward with unstoppable power. Behind it, massive logs obediently follow, like a defeated army. Will this steel warrior maintain its dominance until the very end? That truck is an absolute beast. Too powerful, too reckless. Anyone capable of pulling off a stunt like that probably shouldn't be allowed behind the wheel, or maybe they were born for it. A spectacular demolition. Wallerawang Power Station erupts in a moment of sheer destruction, and for the first time ever, we witness it all from an FPV perspective. Who still doubts the power of explosives? A dramatic dumping gone wrong. A massive chunk of dirt crashes down the length of the truck bed, slamming into the tailgate, snapping one chain and bending the other. The sheer weight lifts the front of the truck, pinning it in place. Want to move forward? Forget it, buddy. The Cat 320 D2L is slowly crawling down the treacherous slope, each track movement like a gamble with gravity. One small mistake, and we could witness an unstoppable downhill plunge, just like skiing. Will the operator tame this steel beast? That's pure skill. Every move is smooth, precise, like a perfectly oiled machine. Years of experience packed into every second of action. But wait, oh no, what just happened? The excavator slowly climbs onto the truck bed like a circus performer on a tightrope. Just one slip, and the landing won't be gentle. Will the operator stay in control, or are we about to witness a heart-stopping moment? It's heartbreaking to see such a beautiful home destroyed. The walls that once held so many memories are now nothing but rubble. Welcome to the survival race on the muddy roads of Trans-Amazonica. Wheels spinning, engines roaring, and drivers just hoping not to get stuck. Who said driving was easy? Here, one wrong slip and you might just become a permanent resident of this road. Is this a road or a giant swamp? Wheels sinking, mud flying everywhere, and the driver just praying for a miracle. If this were an off-road competition, it would be legendary. Anyone daring to take this on deserves the title of Mud Warrior.
Acelera, travou! Você não!
Tá passando é beleza, hein?
É porque se bate na linha, não obedece, viu?
The Iron Beast D11R is more than just a machine, it's a spectacle of raw power. It roars, rolls, and climbs out of deep pits as if defying gravity itself. The engine screams, dirt flies. This is not just a job, it's a battle between man, machine, and nature. This Pajero isn't just driving, it's conquering the mud. Tires spinning, mud flying, and the driver, cool as ever. This isn't just a ride, it's a brutal endurance test for both machine and man. Will they make it through, or will the mud claim victory? A spectacular rescue. The truck is stuck, but the two Ace Hydra machines in the Mercedes recovery van have jumped into action. Tension, precision, and pure drama. An epic ZIL 131 recovery. Skill, power, and a touch of boldness. These guys are true masters of extreme roads. Watching them work makes you want to jump in and join the action.
Ó a chuleta. Puta merda. Desce, desce, desce. Meu Deus do céu, cara.
This is definitely not the kind of drift the driver was hoping for. When gravity, rough terrain, and a fully loaded logging truck collide, the result is one dramatic rollover. Luckily, the driver is safe. But maybe next time they should negotiate with Mother Nature before pulling off a stunt like this. Oh my, a touching friendship between the excavator and the tree. Hey tree, come here, let me give you a hug. Bam! Oh no, that hug was a little too strong. Who wants to receive a tight hug like this? Comment 1 if you don't. Ha ha ha.
Nossa Senhora.
Deep in the heart of the forest, this steel beast roars to life, hauling an entire woodland on its back. With a rock-solid chassis, unstoppable torque, and a suspension built for war, nothing stands in its way. Rough terrain, steep climbs, sharp turns, no problem. The seamless transmission keeps things smooth while the raw power does the talking. This isn't just a truck, it's the backbone of timber transport. Tough, relentless, and built for the long haul. Oh no, the John Deere 1110E, a giant machine, the conqueror of all terrains. But today the mud said, "Not so fast, buddy." Look at that, wheels spinning like crazy, smoke rising, but completely stuck. Can you feel the driver's tension? When nature strikes, even beasts must bow. Will it break free or be swallowed whole? Here it is, the brand new Carlton 7015 TRX, dressed in battleship gray, ready for action. And its first opponent, a rock-solid 3-foot oak stump. Will the razor wheel blades shred through it, or will this be a true test of power? Look at that, sawdust flying, engine roaring, and the stump slowly turning to dust. Wow, look at that Volvo timber truck stretching its 24-meter frame through the winding forest road. Every joint, every axle moves in perfect harmony, like a mechanical symphony. Volvo doesn't just build trucks, they create solutions for the toughest challenges. Who here would love to take it for a spin? Look at that. The LKT-80 is pulling a massive tree like it's just taking a casual stroll through the snowy mountains. No struggle, no strain, just pure power in motion. Think hauling timber is tough? Think again. Who's up for the challenge? Comment number 6. But remember, not everyone can handle this beast. The log truck is swallowed by the mud, wheels spinning, engine roaring. But don't worry. Don't worry, the hero has arrived. The excavator charges in like a savior, hooks up, pulls, and boom! The wooden beast is free. This isn't just brute strength, it's a perfectly choreographed dance between technology and toughness. Who here has ever been stuck deep like this before?
You'll hear how loud this thing is.
Two steel beasts, one unstoppable showdown. On one side, the B-14, tough and relentless. On the other, the Cat D7R2, a legendary powerhouse. Engines roar, dirt flies. Who will reign supreme? Place your bets now. Let's go. And here it is, the Homer Tree Service Chipper 5048, a true steel beast. With a jaw-dropping 1,150 horsepower, it devours tree trunks the size of telephone poles and spits out sawdust finer than flour. Look at that, one massive gulp, one brutal crush. No log stands a chance. With Morbark's Advantage 3 drum, this monster isn't just powerful, it's as precise as a 5-star chef. Except instead of slicing steak, it's shredding entire forests. Who dares to challenge this beast? Drop a comment, but be warned, don't stand too close unless you want to become wood dust. What just happened? The Camox F1ME5 just hauled a massive 19.3 Yomi3 of timber up a steep slope like it was a warm-up exercise. This is the true superhero of the forest, powerful, relentless, and unfazed by any challenge. While other machines might be spinning their wheels in frustration, this beast simply powers through like it's nothing. What a performance. Trapped in mud and snow, the machine sits like a fallen warrior. But wait, do you hear that? A deep, thunderous roar, like a giant bear awakening. The TD-T55 charges in, tracks grinding, mud flying everywhere. One mighty pull, and boom, the rescue is complete. This isn't just raw power, it's sheer determination against nature's toughest challenges. Who's ready to take the wheel? This isn't just a bulldozer, it's a stump-crushing beast. The Case 1150E is tearing through those stubborn pine stumps like they're nothing but toothpicks. With the perfect mix of weight, traction, and torque, it plows through obstacles with unstoppable force. Just listen to that roar, watch that blade dig in, and see those roots give up without a fight. Absolutely thrilling. If there were a showdown between machines and Mother Nature, the Case 1150E would take the crown without breaking a sweat. Heart-pounding action, The LKT80 is going head-to-head with nature, where every log and every stump is a real challenge. This beast isn't just pulling, it's battling rugged terrain like an unstoppable warrior. Mud, steep slopes, heavy timber, nothing stands a chance against this monster. If you love raw power and high-intensity action, don't forget to hit that like button, because this is the true definition of heavy-duty work. The turbo saw is an absolute game changer. Watching it tear through thick brush and take down stubborn trees like slicing through butter. Unbelievable. Speed, unmatched. Safety, engineered to perfection. Durability, like a steel beast. This isn't just a tool, it's the ultimate weapon for anyone looking to conquer nature. MTZ, the legend that fears no mud. A powerful machine conquering all terrains, ready to take on any challenge. Even if all front axle bearings need to be replaced, there's no turning back, only moving forward. An absolutely impressive performance. The Palix Power 100S is an absolute firewood processing beast. A razor-sharp 1,000mm blade, a massive 16-ton thrust force, and smooth hydraulic control. This machine devours everything in its path. Big logs, small logs, hardwood, softwood, nothing stands a chance. Smart speed boost, insane. Stroke length optimization, lightning fast. This is the ultimate weapon for anyone looking to dominate the firewood game. This is the definition of built it yourself, survive yourself. Without the drive on the trailer, this Ural would have been swallowed whole by the mud. But nope, it just keeps pushing forward like an unstoppable beast from the east. Mud? Just seasoning. Rough roads? Just a challenge. When skill and determination come together, nothing is impossible. The Scania R660 XT, a true timber beast. Watching it load and unload logs looks like child's play. The V8 engine isn't just powerful, it's smooth, fuel efficient, and built to last on the toughest forestry roads. This is a machine born to conquer any challenge, no matter how heavy. This forestry tractor is a true mud warrior. Watching it haul massive logs through the deep, muddy trail is like seeing a giant snake slither effortlessly through a swamp. Smooth, powerful, and unstoppable. Sinking wheels? No problem. Huge, heavy logs? Just keep pulling. A 1948 Peterbilt with 600 horsepower? That's a steel warhorse roaring back from the past. That Jake brake sound gives you goosebumps. Pure mechanical symphony. Tim brought this legend back from the scrap heap, and now it's devouring the road, hauling logs like it's never aged a day. Overloaded and stuck, every trucker's worst nightmare. That timber-laden beast is trapped like a giant animal in quicksand, roaring for help. But fear not, a heavy-duty rescuer is on the way. A powerhouse tractor ready for action. Will it pull this monster free, or will it become the next victim? Stay tuned for this epic showdown. Guys, take a look at the beast, the Timber Pro 840 combo. This machine was built to devour forests with a razor-sharp topping saw and a massive 16-ton splitting force. It slices through hardwood like butter. A full 360-degree rotation? No problem. Rough terrain? Bring it on. Its automatic speed adjustment and optimized splitting length make processing faster, especially with smaller logs. With a rock-solid design and relentless durability, the Timber Pro 840 combo is an absolute monster in timber handling, ready to take on any forestry challenge. Did you see that? The beastly Mercedes 3836 just powered up that hill all on its own. No push from behind. That's some insane torque. The grip is like super glue and the raw power is pure Hulk mode. Driving this monster must feel like riding a battle rhino. Unstoppable, unshakable, and built to dominate. That was a legendary cutting fail. One miscalculation, and boom, there goes the fence. But hey, silver lining, now we've got the perfect material to fix it. Just split that log, put it back together, and make it even better than before. Who says woodworking doesn't require creativity? Haha. Raba H18. This is a true timber hauling beast. Massive, rugged, yet it climbs steep slopes like a hunting cheetah. Rough terrain, no problem. Mud, steep inclines, it eats them for breakfast. This machine was born to conquer the toughest logging roads out there. Oh no, the Tiger Cat's saw is stuck deep in the mud. After veering too far into the ditch, the shear is buried in the mud and water. But don't worry, the Caterpillar D6N dozer and Deere excavator came to the rescue just in time. Will they manage to pull the shear out of this dangerous swamp? Stay tuned to find out. Look at that, folks. These giant machines are rolling across the legendary Usina Camaragibe Bridge. This isn't just a bridge, it's a test of every driver's courage. Every wheel that crosses is a battle against gravity, a perfect balancing act between steel and wood. But hey, have you ever wondered how long this bridge has stood strong? How many storms, how many heavy loads have passed over it, yet it still stands tall? This is not just a bridge, this is a legend. Oh my, that stump didn't just come out. It launched like a rocket, a blast so powerful it nearly reached orbit. Who would have thought this pulling system could turn a tree stump into a supersonic projectile? Remember, this is no joke. One moment of carelessness, and it's soup for life. Who's up for trying this stump removal method? But hey, stay out of the flight path. The power and precision of these massive trucks keep me glued to the screen. Every Saturday on the Great Northern Highway, Super Saturday officially kicks off. The only time when these enormous loads are allowed to move. The trucks follow one after another, transporting the massive parts of mining machines, from giant dump buckets to the massive chassis, and even the wheels weighing hundreds of tons. Each journey is an unimaginable challenge for the drivers and the technical teams. Look at that, folks. The Timber Pro TF840D, the ultimate forestry machine. 360-degree rotation. You got it. A 338 horsepower Cummins engine. More than enough. Loading logs, swinging the boom, climbing slopes. Everything moves as smoothly as a mechanical dance. And when it comes to performance, this isn't just a forwarder. It's a wood-eating beast, hauling like a war machine in the forest. Optimized fuel efficiency, minimal maintenance, but absolutely unmatched power. wow, that ship hit the shore like it had been lost at sea for decades and finally found its way home. The moment it touched land must have been both thrilling and nerve-wracking, just like a financial investor finally making it back to shore after a wild ride. A dramatic, powerful, and unforgettable landing. That was insane. My heart nearly jumped out of my chest. Good thing he had a helmet on, otherwise, I don't even want to think about it. If you think that was dangerous, drop a 1 in the comments. Oh man, who needs professionals when you've got a sky lift and a magic rope, right? Look at that tree. It's like it was just waiting for this exact moment to blow apart. If you saw that coming, drop a comment. Hold it steady. I'm done cutting. And boom, that tree was way too massive. And down goes the excavator like a toy. Oh man, health and safety. Where? Who saw that coming? Drop a comment now. Not a single scratch. It's a miracle. You don't see this every day. Just look at the happiness on his face. It says it all. This is one for the books. Drop a comment if you're just as shocked as I am. Oh boy, that truck is lifting off like it's screaming, I can't take it anymore. Somebody lighten the load. A completely unintentional stunt of exhaustion. If trucks had feelings, this one would be crying right now. Timberjack, is 240. A fierce battle between forest warriors in deep snow. Don't think this is easy. Driving here is like walking in a giant ball pit. Every move is slippery. Every maneuver is a challenge. Who will come out on top? Watch and let us know what you think. A rare sight, the massive cargo ship's stellar banner is now sinking into the ocean. An ambitious journey ends in the worst possible way. Took a shortcut, but straight into disaster. No repairs, no towing, only one option left, scuttling. What do you think about this dramatic ending? Comment now. Oh my God, the dump truck just tipped over like a scene from an action movie. Rocks and dirt flying everywhere, pure chaos. But don't worry, the wheel loader and excavator jump in. Powerful, precise, and turning the situation around like pros. What a spectacular display of heavy machinery. A docking maneuver not for the faint-hearted. The crane swayed, teetered. I was sure it was going for a swim. But no, the operator pulled off a perfect save. Precision down to the last millimeter, balancing like a tightrope artist. Anyone still waiting for a splash? Sorry to disappoint. True battle between steel and nature. The Bombardier J5 didn't flinch, pushing forward like a relentless beast. Snow, mud, nothing could stop it. This is exactly why these machines exist, to conquer the wild. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom, the ground shakes, rocks fly everywhere. An awe-inspiring display of power and precision. One small mistake, and everything turns to dust. This isn't just a show, it's the art of controlled destruction. A battle with the mud. The John Deere 1470E and Valmet 860.4 were hopelessly stuck. But fear not, the cavalry arrived. The John Deere 1110D rolled in, cables tightened, power unleashed. A spectacular rescue. This is teamwork at its finest. The scene of the truck overturning in Nakil al-Khashaba while working and pouring concrete. A rescue action that couldn't be more intense. Who would dare say this job isn't full of danger and challenges?
تم رفعها.
Oh wow, the Kamaz was unloading and then, boom, the cylinder snapped and the truck bed crashed down. Pure chaos on the job site, a moment the driver will definitely want to forget. Boom, a thunderous explosion, and the entire building crumbles in a cloud of dust. A demolition masterpiece, timed to perfection. But don't worry, on this very ground, a taller, more modern structure will rise. The Valmet 840.3 glided through the mud like a dancer on stage. Under the rainy forest, every turn, every maneuver was smooth and masterful. A breathtaking performance in the heart of the wild. The Ural roars with power, challenging nature itself. Wheels spinning, mud flying, but nothing can stop this beast. And there it is. With incredible strength, it pulls itself out of the swamp. What an absolutely thrilling performance. Oh my God, the tanker truck plunged into the ravine because the driver dozed off and lost control. Luckily, there was no cargo, but the outcome still made our hearts skip a beat. The rescue scene was intense and nerve-wracking, but fortunately, the driver was unharmed. This is truly a major lesson on staying alert while driving. $170 tons of steel, moving like a giant on the march. A masterclass in engineering and power. No mistakes, no hesitation, just pure precision. Bravo to the elite transport team. Oh no, that was not the smooth landing we expected. Looks like the dump truck has had enough and decided to take a nap right there. Someone get the driver a coffee. Oh boy, a crane in trouble, and now another crane is coming to the rescue. A crane saving a crane. Now that's heavyweight teamwork. One small mistake, and this giant could turn into a fallen titan. Will this rescue go smoothly, or are we about to witness the ultimate domino effect? Let's find out. A breathtaking display of raw power. These massive machines work in perfect harmony, lifting marble blocks, weighing tons as if they were weightless. This isn't just mining, it's an art form, a flawless combination of strength, skill, and sheer determination. A challenge that pushes all limits. The Coca team moved 4 massive storage tanks, each up to 40 meters long, on a 185-kilometer journey through narrow roads and crowded areas. Every step required absolute precision and meticulous preparation. A stunning victory of effort and skill, turning the impossible into reality. Only 4x4 warriors like the Toyota Dyna and Mitsubishi Canter can conquer the muddy mess of Transeco. Slippery roads, deep puddles, yet they still glide through like champs. The drivers are like super pros, fully focused to avoid getting stuck. This road definitely needs a major upgrade for smoother trips in the future. Packed with challenges. The ship cuts through uncharted waters, carrying a massive load over 7 meters high. All eyes are locked in. Will they navigate the treacherous turns and rushing currents? There's no room for error, only speed, skill, and sheer determination. A journey not for the faint of heart. James Thumb and J&S Pilot Car Service are transporting a massive GE wind turbine base, stretching 175 feet 53 and weighing a staggering 245,000 pounds of frame, 111 tons. Watching this superload navigate sharp turns and cross railroad tracks with incredible precision is truly a breathtaking sight. Absolutely insane. Took a little time, but it finally made it in. Unloading like this isn't something any school teaches. This is pure hands-on experience. The truck rears up, tires gripping the ground, the driver adjusting every angle down to the millimeter. What a nerve-wracking performance. Next time, it'll probably slide in smooth as butter. The 20-ton Maz truck got stuck on a narrow road with deep ditches and muddy ground, causing a serious traffic jam. Fortunately, thanks to the timely assistance of a crane in the same traffic, we were able to resolve this tense situation.
Все, спасибо за просмотр.
Oh boy, a 30-ton container just decided to take a solo trip on the highway. Watching this scene is enough to make your heart skip a beat. The truck went one way, but the cargo chose its own path. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the road sure took a beating. Now comes the rescue mission. A team of pros is on the run, lifting the container like it's just a giant toy. Anyone betting this will go smoothly, or are we in for another nail-biting moment? Stay tuned. This massive truck is climbing the steep road like a warrior carrying an entire mountain on its back. The forest path is steep, the curves are sharp, yet the driver maneuvers it as smoothly as a ballet dancer on stage. The tires grip tightly, the engine roars, and every turn is a breathtaking performance. One small mistake could send it plunging into the abyss, but no, this driver is a true master. Here we go, a river crossing straight out of a nature documentary, like a family of ducks leading their little ones through the water. These steel beasts are showing off some serious swimming skills, one by one bravely diving in. Will they all make it across safely, or are we about to witness a dramatic mud bath moment? Hold on tight, buddy, this is no relaxing Sunday drive.
Мы, наверное, пока...
See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this topic, leave a comment below so we can bring you even more exciting content. See you later.